EFFECTOR is a European Union innovative action of the Horizon 2020 programme with a €5 million budget that spans from October 2020 to September 2022, with the aim to foster maritime and border surveillance. It offers an interoperability framework and associated data fusion analytics services for maritime stakeholders. Using the Common Information Sharing Environment, namely CISE, EFFECTOR provides interoperability between different national legacy surveillance systems. This project will help maritime authorities carry out their missions while keeping neighbouring member states aware of monitored situations. The solution developed by the consortium of EFFECTOR was tested through several demonstrations in real operational situations, together with maritime authorities, end users and practitioners in Portugal, that was in April 2022, in France, May 2022, and in Greece in June 2022. The French trial was divided into two scenarios, each focusing on different facets of EFFECTOR. Each scenario involves a series of events and takes place in the Mediterranean Sea just south of France and was supervised from the French Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre, the CrossMed, located at Lagarde, just outside of the city of Toulon. This demonstration took place in May 2022 with the external support of the French Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre in Lagarde, the Maritime Prefecture in Toulon, and the French Hydrographic and Oceanographic Service, namely the CHOM. 4 maritime events highlight the benefit of the EFFECTOR solution and the use of the CISE network.
The French trial took place beginning of May 2022. They were organized around 2 scenarios coordinated from the French MSCC Lagarde nearby Toulon. The purpose of the first scenario was to process data coming from different sources of information and to check the interoperability between various European surveillance systems. The goal of the second scenario was to measure the responsiveness of the EFFECTOR systems with regards to abnormal situations, such as the emission of fake IIS signals, suspicious meeting at sea, or intrusion in a restricted area.
The implementation of big data environments with a data lake, whose purpose is to mass store data, formatted or not, and thanks to the artificial intelligence algorithm, to pick up weak signals and feed them into the maritime surveillance systems automatically. EFFECTOR also provides interoperability through the CISE networks. It allows different authorities to exchange maritime information from ships, alerts, risk anomalies and incidents. This has its advantages in cross-border events and also from information sharing.
The added value of EFFECTOR in this case is to facilitate the search for information related to fake signals, exchange of information with other authorities or agencies.
In this case, is the facility to propagate the alert using the CISE network to other partners.
The added value of EFFECTOR in this case is that the operator can know easily if a vessel enters a protected zone, thanks to the associated alerts generated automatically. The raised alerts are also recorded and can be analyzed with artificial intelligence module.
So for us at Lagarde MRCC, the EFFECTOR project represents a true improvement for our surveillance capacities. The first improvement is that it will connect us directly via the CISE link to different national or European authority. Then the second benefit of the EFFECTOR system is that it will allow us to detect automatically suspicious or abnormal behaviors of vessels.
Thanks to the data lake and the associated analytics developed during EFFECTOR, this capability to detect weak signals and gather pieces of information coming from a large number and a range of resources is also unique and is a major result of the EFFECTOR project.
The Portuguese trial of EFFECTOR occurred in April to demonstrate the tools and development for enhanced maritime surveillance and border security. The Portuguese Navy hosted the trial in collaboration with technical partners to test 3 different relevant scenarios.
For what concerns the Portuguese trial service verification, these are the 3 scenarios. We will demonstrate for each scenario the different data fusion services with anomalies that are detected thanks to the different data that comes from the data sources.
The partners followed Sagittario, a patrol boat simulating abnormal activities to be detected by the systems and modules developed. The anomaly detector is composed by 3 main modules: the communications manager, the rule anomaly detector, and the machine learning anomaly detector. Triton is the abnormal vessel behavior engine that processes data in real time to provide enhanced situational awareness and fast response in critical situations.
And then we have the rule for abnormal speed change. We can even see, of course, the current anomalies that have been triggered.
The EFFECTOR system implements multi-layered data lake platforms, facilitating data sharing at tactical and strategic levels for enhanced border and external security.
Political instability in the East Mediterranean Sea has led to significant migratory pressure and smuggling incidents across European Union's external sea borders. National and European authorities ought to enhance their situational awareness, optimizing responses to maritime threats. The Greek maritime trial of the EFFECTOR project was conducted in the coastal zone from Alexandroupolis to Evros River Delta, with joint operations of the Hellenic Police, Coast Guard and Navy. The Greek trial included two operational scenarios. The first scenario detects and apprehends irregular migrants, concluding to a search and rescue operation. Greek authorities analyzed the high possibility of mass migration in the nearby cities. With the help of the EFFECTOR system, migrants' departure details are estimated. A group of migrants sailed through Evros canals using a wooden boat. A local fisherman reports a small boat moving in the river. An incident arises, with an assigned drone patrolling the area. The drone shares its video feed, detecting the wooden boat while generating an anomaly alert. A river patrol boat is assigned to the incident for investigation. Migrant's boat is validated through visual confirmation, with the patrol boat chasing the wooden boat. Trying to escape, the wooden boat changes direction towards the sea. While harsh environmental conditions occur, a coastal patrol vessel is assigned for search and rescue. The second scenario detects vessels' suspicious activity. A vessel is sailing between Samothraki Island and Alexandroupoli, where only fishing vessels and passenger ships usually occur. A notification for collision avoidance alerts and a rendezvous is automatically identified by the EFFECTOR system. The smaller vessel offloads cargo to the bigger vessel. Authorities are alerted to track the route and expect for its arrival to Alexandroupolis port. Drugs are detected and vessel's crew is arrested. The EFFECTOR system successfully increased the surveillance and protection capabilities of the Greek maritime authorities, providing an enhanced, common operational picture in a strategic and tactical level.
The Common Information Sharing Environment CISE is a recent and collaborative European Union initiative for ubiquitous information sharing across the maritime and land borders, as well as between the national sectors. Administration for Maritime Safety and Port Management, AMSPM, has launched a bid in the last few years on behalf of Montenegro for joining CISE through participation in several Horizon 2020 EU projects. The EFFECTOR EU project introduces a novel concept in the CISE and EU Maritime Information Exchange, the data lake. The data lake is intended for providing common smart data repository for diverse and comprehensive data analysis and storage that emanates from diverse sources, formats and standards within the local, regional, national and international scope. AMSPM is to send and integrate AIS format maritime surveillance data from Montenegro in the EFFECTOR EU data lake implemented in France. The French trial storyline includes 2 intercepting vessels into the French waters near Marseille from distant ports, one via a stopover in Montenegro and the other from Portugal. AMSPM and the Portuguese maritime authorities provide relevant information on the 2 vessels for helping the French authorities assess the situation at sea.
The added value of the EFFECTOR project, in this case, is that the system, which is based on CISE, enables us with several new functionalities. In the first place, the EFFECTOR project allowed us to confirm the proximity between 2 vessels, where one was a suspicious vessel. Secondly, EFFECTOR allowed us to bring up a set of information already received before from other end users. And last but not least, EFFECTOR allowed us the acquisition of complementary data from other European systems that are useful for decision making.
The core idea of EFFECTOR project is to ensure interoperability among operative systems, decision support tools and users with regards to maritime information exchange. Therefore, it is deployed a data lake ecosystem based on interconnected big data technologies. The data lakes encompass several data layers as follows. Data fusion and analytics layer that is supported with AI modules such as information and vessel trajectory fusion, weak signal detection, alert and maritime anomaly detection, early warning for collisions, and mission planning. Data harmonization layer brings together communication standards, data models, and maritime legacy data platforms. Specifically for AMSPM of Montenegro, we include the data received from national vessel traffic and monitoring information systems for French maritime trial.
From the end user point of view, the EFFECTOR platform provides excellent support from the execution on various safety and security operations at sea on the strategic and tactical level based on enhanced interoperable framework compliant with CISE. All safety action and mission can be persistently monitored, managed and coordinated different C2 platforms and the legacy system of maritime authorities.
With the support of novel artificial intelligence and big data technologies, the EFFECTOR platform enables a high level of maritime situational awareness, including enhanced capabilities for search and rescue, marine environmental risk prevention, illegal activities detection, vessel collision avoidance, and other activities performed by national VTS and MRCC centers. All these features have been successfully tested and evaluated in the operational trials in which the AMSPM of Montenegro took part as well.